Hello everyone, Happy New Year. It is now 2026 and this is going to be my first video of the new year. So great. Hopefully it's a win. That would be amazing. Let's go new games. We're going to go Tundra Impossible. And I'm just going to try some theory crafting here. Again, probably not a good idea if I want to win, but I'm going to try it. So I've been reading the comments and I was told to do more of a defensive build, which I love that idea. A defensive build with Gareth. I'm completely down with that. That means armor, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So let's get right into it then. Gareth, stage 1, we're going to go with just gold. Just gold is fine. And we're going to choose range units. So I probably concentrated too much on the damage aspect of the rain of death or meatballs, right? But we need to concentrate more on survive at the beginning. And armor as well. Survive and armor. It's pretty much the main culprits here. And then I guess it's really just about saving money as well. Alright, so we have spiders. We have these dudes. So yeah, let's do a little bit more armor probably. To get those archers out as quickly as we can. This might be kind of a slow burn when it comes to, you know, actual like defeating these enemies. It might take a minute if I'm doing an armor build. Just a heads up on that one, so you know, let's do primary armor though. Okay, let's get more out there. And I'm gonna see if I can do some kind of a money build up too. So it does look like I need some more armor, maybe a little bit of regeneration, but not crazy amounts just yet. I'll do like 2 points in the regeneration just to keep it kind of going. And let's get up to 5 armor. Aside from that, let's see if we can build up a little bit of finances here. So the regeneration is kind of counteracting things a bit. I don't really have any deflection just yet, but I think I'm okay. It looked like he was counter healing it pretty good. Let's go ahead and get some more armor there. I don't want to re-roll because that's going to cost money. Let's do it again and see if we can start building some kind of finances. So we're going to prioritize. I probably should buy the spell, Rain of Death, just to have it handy for this scenario. But hopefully we're okay. It looks like he's surviving just fine. If I get a freebie though, I do want to get regeneration. Because, I mean, it's always good to build up more. A little deflection, sure. Ooh, we're going to get a little bit of a tricky one here. Okay, so I am going to buy... I mean, there's some range. I'll take another range. And let me buy a spell. And the spell, hopefully... Here it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. That's all I needed. Hopefully this works. I'm not too sure if it's going to, but... you know, it looks like it might be fine. I probably need to control my speed a little bit more, have it a little bit slower. Let's go with deflection 3. Okay, so these guys are going to take down my health a little bit. We're at 197. I think we're okay. These guys, mages. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. There's only one way to learn if this is going to work or not work, right? Okay, so the imps are taking down my health a little bit. And I think we're okay, though. However, it was pretty close. It was close. Maybe a little bit more survive. If I'm focusing more on the defense side of things, I'm going to go ahead and spin down a little bit more because that was kind of close. A little too close. I'm going to get... I mean, another point in regeneration would not be a bad idea, too. Get regeneration to like a core of 5, and then I'm just going to go with armor from then on. Just to kind of counter some of the damage that will sneak in on my build. You know, I want to make sure that I have some kind of backup plan, I guess. Okay, so he is taking too much damage. We do need more armor for sure. I need to get my armor to like a value of 10 or so. Okay, let's go, let's go. It's too much happening. A little bit of stun. I'm gonna have to spin down to 200 just to be on the safe side here. Armor. I gotta have my armor at 10, man. It's gotta be. That's pretty close. Let's keep going. Armor 10, regeneration 5, and we should be doing okay at that point. I hope so. And we got some minor amounts of stun happening, which is also going to help a little bit. I don't want to really invest much more unless it's like a freebie. Okay, so survive, damage, cleave, none of the above. Of course, you're going to give me stun, but I'm going to take that armor at 10. A little bit of regeneration would be a good thing too, but yeah, with these guys can be kind of hard hitting. Let's go ahead and get regeneration to 5. Let me prioritize that. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit more into stun. I need to disable you guys there. Okay, so we're at 3 stun. Let's go again and see how this plant pans out here. Okay, we're gonna stun those guys. Get some stun going, a little bit of stun lock. So here we go. Having the max stun is helpful. I mean, we are dying though, so that's not good, but here, let's put, there we go. Okay, good thing I put a little bit into here. I definitely need more armor though. More armor, more regeneration is a given. Okay, so damage, don't really care. We're trying not, I mean, more stun, I guess. That was too dangerous. We're gonna have to build our armor up even further. I know it's one of those things where it's like, Ash, what are you doing? Why are you building up armor? You're supposed to be saving money. Yeah, I am. You're right. You're absolutely right. I am supposed to be saving money. But, you know, sometimes I feel like it's better to sacrifice a little money when you see a weak point, right? So I've seen kind of a weak point, and I had to kind of compromise a little bit here and fix it. But it looks like he's doing much better now. But that was not really tough units either, so I can't really say that's a lot better. So armor, what is our armor at? 85. 85 equals 85. What do you know? Okay, so we got paladins. Paladins can prove to be a little bit of a threat. I'm going to take a little bit more stun to help deal with them. We're almost max stun. That'd be pretty handy to have. A little bit of maximum stun damage. But again, my main thing is going to be armor build. So if I can get my armor to like 95 or something, that'd be ridiculous. I've had good runs with high amounts of armor, so why not? Who would have thought of started out to the year 2026 with a defensive build on Gareth? But hey, if it works, then it works. So we're going to prioritize defense. We're going to make it so he's impenetrable. He can just kind of survive everything for the most part. And once we do that, then I'm going to start working on my spells a little bit. Probably get Bless in here too. Bless with a little bit of armor buildup. You know, a little bit more armor can never hurt Gareth. Maybe fill in that last little bit. I say that and I immediately miss an armor pickup there. Okay, so let's get Bless here. Come on, give me Bless. Don't make me spend too much money, guys. Thank you. So we're going to upgrade Bless, at least the armor part of Bless. Let's get 15 extra armor. What are we at? 45 plus 45 armor. Should be getting me pretty high there, huh? Pretty high up there. All right, so we're fine for now. I'm going to take one more upgrade in armor here. I'll take one more here too. Sure. You can't be strong enough with armor, I feel like. All right, so we got 55. I need to get that to 100 eventually. Okay, here we go. Go and drop these guys in. Start building this up. I'm not going to drop his extra armor in yet. Don't really need it just yet. Every time I drop those guys in, look, they just come right back. They just come right back and attack, man. So this is doable. This is doable. I'm sure there's a way I can make a mistake and mess it up, or the scaling of the enemy damage might be something that kind of plays against me in this. But the AoE and the stun really helps. It's not really so much about the damage. It's about that stun, really. Maybe having extra waves on that in the future would be a good thing too, just because I feel like that's always helpful. It's helpful to have more stuns, right? More of a defensive build. Let's get that to 20. I just wanted it there. So at 88%, no, we're going to get to 90%, baby. I don't know what I need for that. I will spin down to 100. I don't care. I want to try for 90%. 89. All right, that's pretty close. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see how well this can do with a high armor, percentage here. Okay, keep stunning these dudes. Yeah, that's giving me something. Just keep up with that armor build. The extra little perk, it definitely helps, especially with the regeneration and stuff. Having a little extra armor from the Bless, it allows that regeneration to do its thing. This is working so far, guys. It's working. We're on 14. That's not bad. I mean, he's not He's not even looking like he's sweating, really. Okay, and it does take a while to penetrate some of these dudes, though, to get them dead. Here we go. Little extra damage. Never hurt anybody. Here we go. Come on, Gareth. Get that extra damage. Get some arrows going, too. Boom, 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 and they are dead. It just takes a minute. It just takes a minute, but we'll win eventually. A little bit extra survive. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Okay, so we have some heavy hitters coming in. We have 15 assassins. At least it actually tells me the amount now. And we have some of these demon dudes. I don't know exactly what they do. I wish I had like a statistics screen with me or a bestiary, but that's okay. Right, so I always feel like building up more armor is a good idea. I do want to get that to 90, so how much more do we need for that? Probably 25 armor would be 90, yes. So we're at 90 armor, 90%. Overkill? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. It's beautiful. So now what I'm going to work on is regeneration to 10. That would be very important to have, I feel like. Let's go ahead and stun these guys real quick. Give you a little pizzazz there. Look at this. So I'm going to die here. That's amazing. It doesn't matter how much armor you have in the end. Case in point, the assassins penetrate your armor and you just die. Good to know. So now I'll try build idea that I've seen in the comments. Number 2. Ash, have you done a pure summon build? I have. Actually, I have in my previous video. But I'm going to do it again for the sake of YouTube. So we're going to do a pure summon build for the sake of YouTube. What we're going to do with it, I don't really have a specific strategy. We already started with range, so it would probably make sense to do range. So let's go and go attack speed then. And we're going to go immediately to, well, I guess extra unit would make sense, or even cooldown reduction. But let's do extra unit. Extra unit before we even mess with the tiers. I say that as I get the next tier. Okay, fine. Here we are. We have the wormlings, who are actually pretty good units for the most part. I don't mind wormlings. All right, so let's build up our unit base here. So we're going to buy extra units until we just have an entire army of units that we could throw at them. I'm not going to worry too much about the melee units just yet. I'm going to concentrate on getting tons of range units. That's going to be my priority. We're going to get 10 of them first. Get that number to 10. I'm putting them too far away, I think. But it's kind of like a little fire shotgun with these guys. It's pretty nice. Let's do attack speed. One more extra unit. And I'm going to hold off for a little bit. I know I'm kind of going to see this. I'm going to play this by ear. I'm going to see how this goes for a few stages and see if I can save a little bit of money. Let's do a little bit of armor. I should have did cooldown reduction. I didn't even think of that till it was too late. You know, I'm going to grab that. Even though I just said I'm going to save money, I also wanted to grab a spell, so it makes sense. I want to get a little bit of cooldown reduction. Oh, Gareth, come on. All right, here we go. Let's get all these guys taken out from range. Yeah, you guys didn't expect me to pop them in there, did ya? Just surprise. What are we doing? 1,000? Okay, so now is probably the time that I would want to do melee. Now, I'm not going to go crazy with melee. I'm just going to get it to the next tier. And let's go from there. So I'm gonna stick with my this being my main so far. Right. The melee units is just because I have the ability to do it, so I'm going to do it. But I really just want to prioritize range at the moment. None of these, Gareth. I'm sorry, man, but I'm gonna go with some cooldown here. All right, Gareth. I need to spend a little bit. I need to get that next tier. And let's just go with this. So for now, I'll work on it in a minute. It's always good to have some kind of, exactly, case in point. It's good to have melee units that are pretty built up too. So that way I can have kind of more tanks to go with Gareth. Actually, I might restart this whole thing. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to start with melee units just to see if that makes any kind of difference at all here. It might. It might do it. It might even be a good idea to do swordsman right away, right? Yeah, let me see. What's my highest? It's gonna be demon units. So let's do demon commander, and we'll do melee units too. Let's go. All right, we're gonna try to build up our melee summons as a priority, and I will add in eventually. I will add in range units too. So we're gonna go next tier, keep going. And I'm not gonna go insane yet with my upgrades because the first stages are pretty simple for the most part. Health. Reroll that. I'm gonna do some cooldown. Keep going, guys. Keep going. I think we're okay for now because we have more units than we normally would at this point, right? So some damage now. I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna go extra units and keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Let's see what we can do without having to go too crazy. All right. So by stage 4, those guys were critting. They're hitting pretty hard. So I do need to start spending a little bit of money and start getting the next tiers up. At least the next tier up. Do some cooldown. Next tier. Next tier. Go again. We'll have to keep progressing through the different tier systems here and try to get strong units as early as possible. Let's go extra unit. Next tier. All right. So saving money is going to have to take a minute, but we're going to get there. Oh, look, you gave me another demon unit. That's handy. That's pretty handy. Okay, keep going, keep going. None of those. I'm going to get armor. And let's continue with the next tier build up here. Keep going, guys. So we have the elven units, which are actually pretty good units. This is actually a good time to build it up a bit more with extra units. So we're going to do that a little bit. I already spent too much money, so I'll have to get extra units to 5 and then go from there. That's a lot of elven units, honestly, so that's good. And then the next one is the life leeching dudes, right? So that's also a good unit to get. The thing is, we're also building up our tier system here, so we're getting stronger every single time we do this. Speaking of tier, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm biting the bullet here. I'm spending too much money. But sometimes you got to spend some money, right? All right, so I'm going to bring my dudes down here right now. Boop. There you go. Just in time. Just in time for nothing. I'm going to go ahead and give Gareth that upgrade. Next tier. Next tier. And we're looking good. We're on tier 4. We have a crossbow unit. That's pretty handy. Let's keep going. All right, we're going to drop down here on the bottom. Split them up a little bit. That's fine. It gives me a little bit more time so I could drop in the rest of the army in no time. There we go. We're almost at that max tier. We're almost at tier 5, right? So really close. I need to build up a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and go with another spell. And that spell is going to be... I just passed it. Come on, man. Come on, Ash. Pay attention, Ash. It's New Year's. Summon range. Thank you. All right, so we're going to get some range units in here to really help out, too. It's more archery is better because that's going to give me the ability to do this and this. There we go. Now we can surprise attack them a little bit. Survive. No, we don't need any of that. I will take cooldown reduction. Always will take cooldown reduction. Thank you. I'm turning this off for now. And we're going to go 1 level into next tier. Gives me some of these hard-hitting tier 5 melee units. Heck yeah. So we're finally doing it. We got some tier 5 units going in there. Making things a little bit easier for me. Okay, well, we got range, deflection, crit chance. I don't need any of those, man. I need next tier. Thank you. So that's all she wrote at the moment for that one. Now we're going to start working on next tiers and next tiers. Let's build it up, baby. Let's get this thing going. Why? Because we need to do it. We need an army that we can depend on. An army of the future. All right, here we go. Cooldown reduction, please. And oh, this is going to be a tough one. Extra unit. I don't think so. I should do next tier. Next tier and next tier. How we doing? Tier 4. Okay. Tier 4 and tier 3. Can I re-roll this? Yeah, this one's a little bit better. Let's get into it. Get into this right away. Come on, guys. I need I need my units to be able to be summoned. Okay, here we go. Nice. Crossbow units did save me there. I gotta tell you, they did save me. It kind of came in clutch. Where is my next tier? Oh man, two tier 3 and 2 tier 4. That's not exactly what I want, but it'll do. It will do. I mean, the tier 4 units are helpful for range because then we get acolytes, and acolytes are amazing to have. Oh, that was close, man. That was very close. A little bit too close for comfort, to be honest with you. Extra unit, yes. Okay, here we go. Next tier. Next tier, what are we doing? 5? Tier 5? Almost. Come on, one more next tier, and then we're good. Summon 4 tier 5 units. We are there, baby. Now we just need to concentrate on how many units are coming, you know, how many units we have spawning all the time. So, and our cooldown probably will be important too at this point. Come on, come on, come on. Summon, boom. All right, so we need cooldown and we need the amount of units spawning. I just passed on cooldown, man, come on. Attack speed, yes. Extra units. Just keep those extra units coming. Keep that cooldown coming. We got this. All right, just keep these guys back a little bit. Bam, 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 bam. As long as I have a front line and a back line, we're good. Most importantly is that front line. Back line is good too, but front line is way more important, I feel like. See a little bit more extra units there. Cooldown, baby. More cooldown. Okay. That's good. Go, 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 go. All right, we're looking way better. A little bit more back here. Helpful. And we're overwhelming them. Nice. Okay, let's do an extra unit on that one. A little bit more cooldown reduction is always handy. Oh, man. All right, we got acolytes here. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let's get some of these guys here. And get my my big units right in. Be very helpful to have. And bam. Trying to keep my range protected because my range are the heavy hitters, right? They're doing all the damage, all the fancy work. Let's go. More of these guys. Yes. All right. Attack speed. Very handy to have. A little bit more cooldown. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to have to keep you guys on the back line for a minute. All right, here we go. Like this. There you go. Huddle them in. That's important right now. Keep everybody huddled together so that way they stay protected, right? All right, critical chance, yes. Let's see. Extra unit, we're going to go with melee. 102. These guys are kind of heavy hitters. I'm debating on what I want to do here. I mean, they're pretty tough, honestly. They are pretty tough. I don't know, man. Let's see, we have 1,000, so we have 10. And this one's 600. I probably want to get more hard-hitting melee units. I mean, range units in. Okay. Boom, boom. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys need to... I need to keep spawning more and more and more. Keep going, guys. I need this dude taken out, too. Come on. Ooh, that was close. Very close. Let's slow it down just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, close again. As long as I can keep them back and going back and forth here, then we're okay. That is too close, too dangerous. But that was a pretty tough match, though, I feel like. Let's go ahead and get some damage. Oh, boy. Okay. So I can unlock tier 5. It's not going to do me much good if I'm doing a primary summon build, though. Let's do extra units. We just need to keep going with extra units. Let's get the range units to 1,000 also. So we're doing 1,000, 1,000. Okay, summon 4, right. So Hopefully this is enough to really contend with. I mean, if I can increase the crit of the range units, maybe I'll be more powerful. I'm not really sure. It's going to drop these guys back here. All right, keep them distracted. That kind of works. Like doing a teeter-totter of where I'm dropping these guys in is helpful. Let's do some... Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do some armor build. Some armor build up here. That helps with the range units too, right? So let me go ahead and do that. Let me just build you up to like a 10 armor. And that should actually make you really strong. I need to like sort this so it's just melee units. All right, so we have some pretty heavy hitters in the field here. Okay, so just imagine if I didn't have the cooldown reduction. This would be insane, wouldn't it? Okay, let's drop you guys there. Help deal with the all these guys. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Actually, I feel like building up the armor was helpful. Let's go and do armor on this too. Get our armor higher on the spawn in for 15 seconds. That's very handy. Like 15 seconds is all you need. Oh my god, this is a... Oh. These guys are tough. That's insane, man. All right, well, let's do it. Let's see what happens. At least I have my armor build up right, so it's kind of handy in that regard. Come on, come on, come on. Give me more of you to protect. Just like that. They're kind of getting mowed down, but at least I got that stun going for them. That's kind of helpful. Maybe some more range for my casting units might be handy too. Because I feel like that's kind of like their armor, right? Having enough range. Let's do that. Let's build up some range. Extra units. Okay. Well, a little bit more armor, I guess. And then we're going to switch over to ranged. Range here. So I'm going to put like 5 points in the range. Which should give me enough distance to really summon a little bit further away, right? Hopefully. Oh gosh. All right, we got some nice units here. There we go. You guys are firing from further away. That's good. It keeps you safe, keeps you protected a little bit, and gives them more of a distance to clear to be able to get to my units. Just like that. Which is good. I need to get some units back here as soon as I can. If possible. I mean, they're taking them down pretty fast. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Threw them for a loop. They didn't expect that. Come on, come on, come on. Don't kill all of them. I need some alive. Oh no, as I was hitting the Q button. So that didn't necessarily work. Again, this might have all been due to RNG. So that's a pure summon build though. Maybe I need to stop focusing on range and melee, and maybe I just need to focus on melee. Let's find out. So I'll take you all along for the journey. So let's go ahead and just focus in straight onto melee. So we're going to go next tier, and go back into there. So we can save a tiny bit of money. Not very much, but you know, it should be enough to help me get a little bit of a head start here. Okay, and regeneration on none of that, please. I just need more armor really for my units. So I'm going to do that. That first 10-second armor buildup is going to be very handy. Because what I want to do is summon very quickly, like every few seconds. I want to be able to summon again. All right, so let's go ahead and get the next tier. I'm going to stick with the tiers. I'm going to keep building it up. One more, boom, done. All right, so we have some elven units already doing their thing. I just got to keep a strong front line. That's the main thing. Just keep that front line super strong. All right, let's go next tier. So that's 4 tier 3 units. Okay. Let's keep going. That should be pretty good for the front line, I think. Should I skip the cooldown reduction? I mean, it feels important, but I could be wrong. Okay, so let's go and get the next tier again. Look at this. We almost have all elves. If I can get one more elf, actually... Yes. Let's do that, and let's switch it to melee. So then we at least get elven protection, and since I'm using elven units, look, they get that too, so that's handy. That's actually super handy. So that means if I get demon units, I can use a synergy towards them even as summons, and that can really help out. That's actually genius. So I can get them to tier 5, and oops, well, here we go. So demon elven way, exactly. So we have one towards it already on accident. Totally did not mean to do that. And we're gonna go with next tier again. Okay, here we go. So we have demons to have a little bit of elven way, which is very handy to have this early on. It's gonna give me a head start for sure. So we need to get that next tier ASAP. Give us that advantage right away. Okay, so let's get back to 3. I need to save up some money. Marksman, oh boy. I want to save up money, but at the same time, I also want to build up extra units. Just a little bit. Just enough. Okay, let's drop you guys in. Get these guys taken care of ASAP. The less distance they have to travel, the more helpful it is. Nice. And we're gonna do let's do some cooldown reduction. We're almost there, man. We're so close. This is a dangerous little combination. I'm going to re-roll that. And do I want to do demon synergy is going to do nothing for me, and I can only have 50% of anything besides the elven synergy, right? So let's see, what would I do? I would do human synergy with it. Let's go and buy some humans to make that a thing. That sounds really terrible, doesn't it? Let me buy some humans real quick. Let's just get you guys going. I try to, having summons is great, but having a few different ads is going to be helpful, at least for the synergy sake of things. Let's do a little bit of life still. Here we are. Tier 5. Now we can start working our way towards it. I can't do it yet. We should be fine on this. I do have a paladin. That's helpful. That gives me a base level human synergy as well. All right, let's go. And then I'm going to do my my build up for my next tier. These guys are kind of butt heads, but we're fine. It looks like we can take them out pretty quickly. Even having a whole army of, I don't even have to go to tier 5 necessarily. If I have a whole army of the beast synergy, like the tier 4 units, that might be really handy too. So that's something to consider as well. Let's go and do some cooldown reduction. Upgrade spells next tier. But that's for another time. He's already built this up for the demon synergy. So let's go and do demons. Demons Elven Way. Max that puppy out. Let's go and get them going. So they have the ability to dodge. And I need to get the max level Elven synergy for that to be effective. I mean, they have a base level of it, right? Yeah, they're doing some dodge, and that's very handy for these demons too. Extra units. So, let's see. We have elf. We're missing the tier 2 elf. It's going to get you into the fray. No, we're not. We have you. 1, 2, 3. So we need the tier 4 elf. You. And then we're going to need the tier 5 elf. So we need to save up for the last synergy as well. The last tier to make this doable. Okay, then we also need the humans. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need the tier 3 marksman and the tier 3 horseman. Okay. We're making this happen, guys. We're going to make this happen. We're going to be a very powerful unit. And it's all thanks to synergies and just having a lot of summons. I feel like that would be really, really good. All right, so health. Let's do more damage. Just him some more damage in there. Okay, so we're doing the next tier. Gonna hold off for that a little bit. See if I can save some money. I definitely need to get extra units in here as soon as possible, since those are my primary units. Those are like my elites, so to speak. But synergies are also very valuable in this whole build. Right, so let's go ahead and get that tier 5. Give me an elf. Handy. Now give me another one. Done. All right, so we have a nice synergy build now. And now I just need to get full human synergy and with that, I can do a little bit of research for, you know, giving us human synergy too. They would just need a lot of units after that. Am I overthinking this? Probably. Is it going to be powerful? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Let's do a little bit of armor here. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. I need a horse. Give me a horse. Cavalier. Gotcha. Okay, and now we need tier 4 acolyte. Yeah, baby. All right, so now we need to do demon human way. And I think that's maxed out for demon anyway. So let's go again. And we should now be forced to contend with, really. So they can do armor piercing, and on top of that, they can also evade damage. Let's do extra units. Everything is going towards my summons now. So we're going to go extra units. Build up the extra unit as much as possible. I don't really know if I need much cooldown reduction. I just need a force. A huge force of enemies, of summons that I can drop on the enemies and win, pretty much. We're just going to build up an army. An army that we could drop in like crazy. Yeah, it's not about cooldowns or anything like that anymore. Sure, I'll do some of that too. I'll do cooldown armor, whatever. All right, let's go. Let's go extra units. That's all I'm going to be dropping points into. Extra unit all the way. Until we have like 50 to 100 units dropping in constantly. That'd be pretty handy, right? With the synergies. It might be possible. Maybe we can get a win doing this, maybe. All right, let's go again. Extra units. Just dropping it in. I'm not concerned with money at this point. I'm just concerned with victory. Might be a mistake. I don't know. But it's one that I will live with, I guess. I guess. The year 2026. Ash still not saving money. What? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Y'all looking good. Oh, you guys are taking on my range units, are you? Okay, now you got to contend with my demons. My demons. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some more extra units here. Let's get it to like 15. Let's see. Summon tier 4, and then I have 4. Wow. We're getting armies, baby. We're getting armies here. Yeah, you guys are really hurting these guys, aren't you? What you gonna do? You're killing all the range units. You're not really... Boom. That was close, though. That was close. They are actually hitting very hard, but we could do it. We can do it. Come on. Ooh, that was close. All right, we don't like acolytes. We don't like these range summoners. I gave Gareth extra armor, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Just keep going with extra units, though. The more we have, the more chances we have to win. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, guys. You can do this. Don't die. Okay, here's another little army. Taking out all their ranged guys. Well, I'm trying to anyway. And boom, another army. Yeah, you guys are surrounded. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? I still need a lot more units, though. I mean, it would be, you know, I'm not sure how valuable it is to build up our armor and stuff. All I know is the most value is in getting tons of dudes on the playing field, right? All right, here we go. I should drop them closer so they don't get hit as much. That's probably a good idea. I still think I want to do a tier 4 summon build without going to tier 5. Because then I could do it early on, right? I could just need to get up to tier 3. It's going to give me more points I could put into my summons. And those guys are powerful. They do life leech, and if I increase the damage like crazy, oh my god, no. Sure, anything but what I just saw would be good. That other one, I mean, this one's bad too because of the mages. Oh my gosh. These are all bad. Okay, I don't know, man. Those are all bad. All bad, all bad. Extra armor. Build your armor up. I don't know what else to do here. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. Help out, help out. It's just all bad. All right, let's go and drop some more units down here. Protect the archers, man. If I can. I do want to drop some from the backside, but I'm hoping it doesn't mess things up. It might. Okay, we're now piling them up pretty good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think that armor benefit really helps a little bit. Okay, extra units. Make this nice and large army, large army. Okay, we should be fine here. Boop. Here you guys go. There's the army. It just took a minute for them to spawn in, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then bam, behind you guys being attacked too. Just keep building up the army on the front side. And that way my dudes stay protected. I don't want them getting too close to my heavy hitters. Okay, then I'm going to drop them on the back side again in just a moment. There we go. Little distraction. Oof. They're swarming me on that part. Oh no, my range units. Alright, here we go. Let's just deal with everybody else then while they're distracted, I guess. We got it, we got it. You got them surrounded, folks. I mean, there's some close calls here, though. It's kind of, you know... But it's okay. We just build it up. We just keep building up my unit count, I think. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is dangerous. This is a dangerous game because if they get a kill, they get a wolf, right? So it's a dangerous game. Here we go. Drop them right here. Then they can take out the range units if possible. I don't know, man. They're destroying my dudes. Doing some work at least. Okay, boop. Okay, that was close. I summoned that right in time. Come on, come on, come on. I might have it barely, though. I dropped them in the middle on purpose so we could take out those range guys and kind of swarm them a little bit there. Okay, more armor. Definitely more armor. Extra unit. Let's get the armor to 10. Okay, it's getting a little dicey here, folks. Getting a little dicey. All right, but I'm doing a pure summon build for these. Oh my god, they got a lot of sentinels too. This is, I mean, not sentinels, destroyers. Bam. I can't tell who's who anymore. It's all just a blur at this point. But that's okay. We'll drop them down here with the range units. Oh, this guy's getting pushed around. All right. It looks like we're just slugging it back and forth. We're having a slugfest over here. I can't tell who's who, man. There's so many. This is nuts. This is bonkers. All right, but we got the upper hand, obviously, because look. I stunned them when I dropped those guys in. All right, let's do some more damage. Upgrade. We're going to do more summons for sure. Extra units. I think that's kind of what's keeping this thing in my favor, is just having enough units. Let's go ahead and give you some regeneration, I guess. There we go. Let's get them right in. That's really helpful to get these guys in immediately. And then I'm going to put some down here. Kind of help with the sandwich situation here. Sandwich them in. And I'm going to drop more on the front end. Actually, up here. Look at that. They're squished. Squished potatoes. Here, just squish, squish, squished. Bam. And even Gareth is still alive. They're like ants, dude. There's so many. Alright, so at this point, you would think I would start building up more than just melee units. But I'm not going to do that. I'm sticking with melee units, man. I'm going all the way with melee units. Okay, here we go. Boom. That's a lot of units, man. And they're getting some nice armor from when they spawn in too, and that's really helpful, as it keeps them alive a little bit longer in the beginning. And these guys are heavy hitters, so I gotta be careful. I already took out all my range units. Alright, but we're separating our army so we could deal with their range units. Come on, right there. There we go. Alright, corner all these golems, dude. Corner them. These enemy golems are gonna get twisted. Twisted? Is that even... Alright, let's do upgrade spells. I'm gonna start working on cooldown. Why? I want to summon faster. You know, I feel like that's important. Being able to summon my units a little bit quicker. Even 3 seconds quicker is 3 seconds that would save me losing a few of my units. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna drop an army up in the top here too. Bam. Done. Oh man, they're dropping my guys fast too. I gotta be careful. Alright, let's get them down here. But we are taking some out every single time, and I could just replenish my numbers. So I think we might have an upper hand, possibly. There we go. Now we're starting to squish some. Okay, and now I'm going to drop them right here on top of these archers. Hopefully we can... Yeah, there we go. It's just a matter of dropping them in quickly. So this cooldown is going to help. And then having these extra units... Oh, God, not fire bats. Anything but fire... More fire bats? Oh, dude. I might want to take the fire bats, honestly. 4 angels of death. And 6 summoners. Okay. Sure. Let's do it. That's insane, but I'm doing it. You know, angels of death are actually not that bad for these guys because they are... you know, they're good against them. These guys are anti-range, so this should be fine, actually. Bam. I can just keep replenishing my numbers, and they can't kill them fast enough, I think. Alright, so I'm going to replenish on the bottom. Boop. There you go. We should be fine against the Angels of Death. Drop them in, drop them in, drop them in. Bam. This is so many. There's so many dudes. Oh, this is beautiful, actually. Kind of beautiful. Now, just imagine if I had some tier 5 range units, too. It'd be pretty sweet. Okay, so we have a lot of mages. No. Oh my god, there's worse. Fine. Fine, we're gonna deal with it. We're just gonna have to deal with it, guys. Let's go ahead and get extra units to 45, and then I'm gonna do armor. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, just keep my forces heavy amounts of forces. Drop them here. Help me protect my range a little bit. I'm gonna drop them up top. Bam. Alright, that's gonna take out those elven units. We are looking pretty good, actually. It's not very bad. Bam. Alright, we're doing good here. Take out these little demon boys. I don't know what they are, but they look like demon boys. Bam. It feels good to drop in just 50 units. Like, bam, here's 50 units. Here's another 50. That feels kind of good. I don't know how many I'm actually dropping in, but it feels like a good 50. All right, let's see. Like 39. Yeah, close to 50. Getting close. All right, upgrade. Let's get the number to 50. How about that? I think if we get the number to 50, then we should be dropping like nearly that many. 43 plus 4, so we're like 40. We're doing 47. 47 to drop. Let's go. Oh, we got AoE guys here, huh? This might be tough. This might be tough. Let's go and drop these guys in. All right, AoE boys. Man, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's fine though. We can just teeter-totter it back and forth, back and forth. That's all we got to do. All right, come on, come on, come on. Take out all the range units first. Take out the Angel of Death. There's 2 of them. We're fine. And keep stunning these guys. They don't do well with stuns. We do very good with stuns. Bam. Take care of these guys that were alone up top. They're destroying so many of us, by the way, but we're fine. Oh, they're knocking my numbers way down. Here we go. All right, as long as I keep them top or bottom, we're okay. Come on, come on, come on. This is very close. Whoa, that was so close. They almost got me. Yo, we gotta concentrate on this one. He's almost dead. Wow, that was so close. All right, come on, man. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I don't like how separated everything is. Boom, boom, boom. Take 2 of these out. Take them out. Take them out. Nearly there. They almost got me too, though. Oh, right here. Let's get this guy. The amount of demons that have dropped is insane. I have lost so many. Probably like 200 demons. Minimum 200. That's a lot, dude. I probably need to build up my armor a bit more or something like that, because there was a lot that dropped. Now, more damage. We are at the end game. Finally, I made it to the end game with Gareth on Impossible. Okay. So we need to get that to 50. Honestly, it might just be a matter of how many units I have. I'll be honest. I just might want to build up more units. Overall, if I can spawn a bunch of units very quickly, I should be good. Give Gareth a little bit more armor, and let's see how this pans out. It might be, it's crazy, but it might work. Just sandwich him in as much as we can with our heavy attacking dudes. Bam. Protect these guys. If we can. I mean, they're already all dead, I think, but do what we can, you know? Oh, you guys thought you were gonna leave me, did ya? If I keep them split, I think I'm doing a little bit better that way. Here we go. Keep them separated. So that way, everybody's attacking something. And then we're gonna drop these guys in the back. Nice. We're taking them down slowly. That's the thing. Like, yes, I'm dropping a lot of units, but I'm also taking down a lot of guys too. Right in the middle would be a good one right here. Come on, come on, come on. Right there. Look, there was a bunch of weak units there, so I want to get them right there in the middle. Taking these guys out. Boom, boom, boom. I'm actually going to drop them low. Help with the... just replenish these numbers down here. It's definitely an interesting game here. Doing it this way. Very gambly as well. So at this point, you know, after the end game, I could totally invest into some archers as well. Some, you know, some range units to help out. Because bringing back the range units would be helpful for the DPS side of things. These guys are just good for the numbers. And the ability to stun as well. That's very handy. Here we go. Bring these guys all in. It's all random, right? So I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. It might work, it might not. Ooh, this is tough. Let's get these guys over here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no! I didn't mean to actually quit there, but I died. There was too many range units there. But that was pretty fun, man. We got close, I think. That was probably my closest yet. Maybe if I had range units, it might be doable. But hope you guys enjoyed. This was the first video of 2026 for this channel. Like, subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel partnered this year. Hopefully pretty early on in the year. That would be pretty epic. Then we can start doing some more awesome things like giveaways, things like that. So like, subscribe. Appreciate all of you. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.